Car in the wall, turn 2, and it is David Reagan.
Now, who do you think this favors?
Woo.
The 78.
And you got Truex in third. Now we've got a race.
I think the 78, it benefits him the most because he's got pretty darn good tires.
14th caution flag of the day. Well, things were heating up. First, here's what happened to David Reagan.
Ooh, you hear that tire, man, and that is hard lit. Whoa!
That's your eye, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
That's multiple issues for both front row cars.
Right front.
And now here's Eric Jones going after Kevin Harvick for a top 10 spot.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Sort of.
That's definitely a favor. It might get repaid.
I think these guys are pretty happy because they're sitting in the catbird seat.
Right back into this thing. Oh,
wow.
Fire.
He didn't just hit with the right front. David Reagan's out of the car. Kenseth, Harvick, Johnson, Suarez, Jones, Kane, the top 10.
Nice start there that time. Both cars pretty even coming across the line. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Man.
Hold the brake.
And hard in the wall, Keselowski.
We talked about how hard that is to make that pass on the bottom like that on cold tires. That was just unfortunate.
Well, and also, you know, they didn't come to pit road, so they picked up some of that rubber, and it built up on those tires. And we talked about the lack of downforce. It's very easy to get in there and get the car loose in that situation.
Brad Keselowski, for the second week in a row, gets taken out through no fault of his own. He's in 4th place there.
You just watch this 41 on the bottom, and as we said, he stayed out. Everybody's out on those tires. They got a lot of debris built up on them, and man, he just got up the hill and got into the side of the 2 car and put him in the wall.
I mean, Kurt did an excellent job correcting, and he was going to be fine. Unfortunately, Brad Keselowski was to the outside of him.
2 weeks in a row. Here's Keselowski's radio.
I don't know what the hell happened there. He got loose underneath you. He just got loose underneath you. You went around side. He hooked and made a right turn into us.
Pretty much what happened.
Outside 41 in the fence. Keep stay low. You're good.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brad Keselowski was just an innocent victim in that one.
Again. Keselowski to the garage after 66 laps.
A few moments later.
I just got a little arrow loose. Something else just happened here, so just part of it.
Thanks, Brad. Yep, yellow was out. 41 was suffering, but they were trying to stay out there, guys, until a caution. He was the caution.
Karma, maybe. Car wrecked, certainly, for Kurt Busch.
Pretty ironic that just happened while Brad Keselowski was analyzing the wreck.
I believe that's a left rear. It kind of watched like the left rear, the way the left quarter panel was blown off the car. It's almost like something happened.
Yeah, left rear tire definitely went.
Just shredded that tire and, of course, turned the car right around.
You know, those are some of the things as a driver why you like that 5-minute clock, why you prefer to just be in the garage area instead of driving around with a wrecked race car, because something like this could happen when that sheet metal is hanging off the race car.
It's like a grinding. That tire is like a big grinding wheel, man. It just rips the car apart.
So this is 2 times now today. We had that with Stenhouse when they tried to repair the right side, probably cut his right side tire. This repair caused his left rear to shred.
Look at that whole left side of that car torn off just by the tire blowing up.
Miles the Monsters had seconds. Kurt Busch hard into the wall. Looks like his day is done. Car in the wall, turn 2, and it is David Reagan.
Now, who do you think this favors?
Woo.
The 78.
And you got Truex in third. Now we've got a race.
I think the 78, it benefits him the most because he's got pretty darn good tires.
14th caution flag of the day. Well, things were heating up. First, here's what happened to David Reagan.
Ooh, you hear that tire, man, and that is hard lit. Whoa!
That's your eye, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
That's multiple issues for both front row cars.
Right front.
And now here's Eric Jones going after Kevin Harvick for a top 10 spot.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Sort of.
That's definitely a favorite. It might get repaid.
I think these guys are pretty happy because they're sitting in the catbird seat.
Right back into this thing. Oh,
wow.
Fire.
He didn't just hit with the right front. David Reagan's out of the car. He's okay. Car is not.
Guys, we have 16 drivers on the lead lap. We know all the guys up front. Truex has no more tires, but I would say somewhere back there, maybe about 8th or 9th on back, they may come get that.
Il y a Danica Patrick là, qui est la première Ford de cette épreuve, avec derrière elle, pardon, Kevin Harvick qui revient.
Et attention, Johnson est revenu comme
ça
une
tapé, ça a tapé, Paul
jaune.
Menard.
Apparemment, il s'est fait pousser, Paul Menard.
Alors,
ouais, c'est Chris Buescher qui a du dégât. Apparemment, c'est entre les deux que ça s'est passé.
Et 13e neutralisation de cette course. Il y avait Larson qui arrivait derrière. Il y avait Junior, il venait de dépasser Junior pour la 7e place. Le petit contact qui emmène Menard à l'extérieur.
Ah, il glisse. Les juniors s'en tirent bien. Et Kyle Larson était juste là. Waouh! Quel choc pour Paul Menard. Kyle Larson s'en tire très bien aussi. Ça a failli être au mauvais endroit, le mauvais moment pour lui aussi.
Wow, he's sideways on the wreck.
No.
Big crash, back straight away.
Crashed.
That'll be it.
Big wreck going into 3. I mean, look at them. They're wrecking everywhere.
I think they made it to the overtime line.
Now NASCAR will have to look at video to determine whether the leader was at the overtime line or not before the caution.
So many good cars. We're having great days here, all wadded up in the 3rd turn.
Allmendinger destroyed. Dillon against the turn 3 wall.
What a shame.
Jones comes down pit road completely wrecked. Mayhem. Casey Kane.
Cars just wadded up. The 77's crippled going down pit road here with the whole nose caved in.
All right, let's watch the leader, who is Jimmy Johnson.
See the stay drive flying up, but I think it might have affected the 42 car a little bit. I saw him wiggling a little bit there.
And there is the overtime line.
What do you think?
I think he's past it. Definitely. Wow.
So under caution, the race leaders will come around to the checkered flag. Cole Wood climbing out. We'll get a total of the cars involved for you. Ty Dillon was able to come across. And Jimmy Johnson will tie Cale Yarborough on Stock Car Racing's all-time win list. Johnson wins his 11th at Dover.
He's got a lot of fans here in Dover because they're all cheering for that.
I don't know that anybody saw that coming. I don't think they thought he was going to pull it off today, but he did. I really felt like things were going his way when he stayed out on that one time there in the caution. You know, got a lot of cars a lap down. It worked out. Look at Chad. Chad, I got this.
What I was a little surprised by Larson, I know he's already a little bit hesitant on this restart by being the leader, but he waited so late in the box, in the restart box to take off. I think that only added to his wheel spin.
So let's review. They waved the green flag for overtime. And the rule is if the leader gets to the overtime line, which is right at the R in Dover, on the back straightaway, directly opposite start finish there, he's past there, and we're still green. That's the race. The next flag, yellow or checker, ends the race.
Yeah, and that wreck was happening, but the caution really didn't come out until they were in turn 3. Watch Ty Dillon. He gets loose, then a little bit of contact between he and his teammate Ryan Newman.
Hard contact, 77 and a 13 there.
And then it's on.
Yep, and he gets into the one. Is that McMurray down there?
Allmendinger, Bain.
For playing our game and all the tear-filled nights. Now there's